Have you ever noticed that in Dragon Ball Super, there's always someone hiding something? Like, while Goku is training, sweating, almost dying to learn Ultra Instinct, there's a being right there beside him who was born mastering it all, as if it were a walk in the park. Like, yes, I'm talking about him, Whis, the polite, always chilling angel, eating donuts and giggling while the universe is falling apart. But what many people still don't understand is that Whis isn't just a guide. He's a veritable power bomb ready to explode, and today we're going to open this black box of celestial secrets. But to do that, we need to start by understanding who the hell the angels are in this crazy Dragon Ball universe. Angels are, without a doubt, the most mysterious beings in the franchise. They're not gods, but they're not mortal either. They're on a level of existence where logic simply fails. They're like observant judges. They can't directly interfere in the universe's affairs except in very specific cases. And even then, their every gesture carries an absurd amount of weight. Now get this. The angels are the mentors of the gods of destruction. That's right, those gigantic entities like Beerus who can destroy planets with a flick of his finger. They're just the apprentices of these angelic beings. The angels' role is to guide, mentor, and teach. But you know the craziest thing? Even though they're instructors, they're much stronger than the gods they train. Whis himself made this clear when he replied without hesitation that he's stronger than Beerus. He said it as if to say, oh sure, it's sunny today. Simple, direct, and devastating. And if that weren't enough, he even makes it all seem like a joke. Have you ever seen him exert himself? Never. And that's what's scary. But Whis isn't alone in this. There are 11 other angels spread across the 12 universes, each serving a different god of destruction. And all of them, absolutely all of them, are incredibly powerful. But still, Whis stands out. Let's take a quick tour of this group to understand where Whis really shines. There's Vados, his older sister, who has already told him to his face that she's stronger. Controversial? Maybe. But it's worth remembering that this was in the past, and even the official guides themselves say this advantage has been overcome. There's Margarita, who looks like an angel from a Mexican soap opera. Beautiful, cold, and with that, I'm going to destroy you with a smile look. She serves the universe of Jiren, the guy who traumatized Goku. But even so, she's never shown anything other than class and boredom. Then comes Cuss, from Universe 10 with that magical fairy tale child look. But don't be fooled. She can recreate entire planets with the snap of her fingers. This is cosmic power in the form of killer cuteness. Awamo from Universe 1 is known for having the most refined perception of time among the angels. He can react to attacks before they even happen. He's almost a precog with Kai. And there are others who are still a mystery, like Mojito from Universe 9, who has a darker vibe, almost like a villain in disguise. Always with that enigmatic smile, it seems like he's plotting something behind the scenes. He's never done anything out of the ordinary, but his aura is strange. And of course, all these angels have something in common. They blindly obey a single figure above them all. The Daishinkan, the great priest, father of all angels. This one is truly sinister. He's never had to fight, never raised his voice, and yet it's said he's among the 5 most powerful beings in all of existence. The fact that Whis tremble slightly in front of him says it all. But back to our Whis, what makes him so special? Why would he be considered the strongest? First, let's talk about presence. Whis isn't just the angel of Universe 7, he's the most active angel in the series. He's the one who appears the most, interacts the most, and trains the most main characters. He's the guy who guided Goku and Vegeta all the way to Ultra Instinct, and a detail, he taught it without ever breaking a sweat. This shows that Whis masters the technique in its purest, most absolute form, while Goku still struggles to maintain it for long periods of time. Second point, he manipulates time as if he were rewinding a video. Remember that moment when Frieza blows up the Earth and Whis simply spins his scepter and poof, he goes back 3 minutes in time and saves everyone. That's pure cosmic power, and no other angel has demonstrated that so far. Another detail that few people notice, Whis isn't afraid of any god of destruction. In fact, it's the opposite. When Beerus threatens to destroy everything, who decides? Whis. When the two start fighting over food or some other nonsense, who delivers the reality check? Whis. He acts like an adult surrounded by children with superpowers. And there's more. In the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, when chaos ensues, Whis steps in. And even facing an out-of-control Broly, he simply dodges, smiles, and observes as if it were a slow-motion chess game. He doesn't attack, because he doesn't need to. And you know what's most curious? Despite all this power, Whis never tries to dominate anyone. He doesn't want to be king. He doesn't want to rule. He doesn't want to prove anything to anyone. This shows that he's not only strong, he's aware of his own power to the point of not needing to use it. And that in Dragon Ball is rare. So, based on all this, anime lines, official guidebook data, movie scenes, interviews with Toriyama and Toyotaro, the conclusion is clear. Whis is the strongest angel among all 12. And we're talking about a multiverse where an entity exists that can erase reality with a button, yet among the beings who can still move and fight, Whis reigns supreme. And remember, in a universe where everyone wants to prove who is the strongest, the true king is the one who doesn't need to prove anything. Whis doesn't speak, he just smiles.
大なら宇宙が羨ましいですね。よかったら遊びに来てください。お父様。はい。いずれ。
Whis is the most incredible angel of all, without a doubt the most charismatic among his brothers, which are many. Really, Daishinkan didn't have a television at home, and it turned out that today the family of angels is big, isn't it? But have you ever stopped to think which is the strongest angel? When I question that, you immediately think of the Daishinkan, don't you? After all, he is the father of all angels, and Whis himself has stated that he is no match for his father, and that he is among the 5 most powerful in the entire universe.
大神官様は全宇宙でも5本の指に入るほどの戦闘力の持ち主と言われているのです。私でさえ足元にも及ばないとだけ申しておきましょう。
And we have to take into account that on this list are Zeno and Zarama, but there are still 2 more mysterious characters there, which are present in this list. But come on, if Whis knows who the 5 most powerful in the universe are, then it could be that Whis himself is among those 5, you know? I venture to say that Whis is the strongest angel among his brothers, stronger than Vados, and all the other angels. I will explain all this to you, but first subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and click on I liked it below so as not to miss any news. Beauty? Now, prepare a snack, something light so you don't get fat. Sit there, get comfortable, and come with me.
Look at us all together. This is downright cozy.
Yes, quite a change. Though you've been cozying up to the 7th for a while, Vados.
Well, now that the 6th is erased, I'm thinking I'll impose on this universe for a while like an uninvited house guest.
Whis is an angel, servant of the god of destruction Beerus. Both the name of Whis and the name of Beerus have their origin in alcoholic beverages. Whis came from whiskey, and Beerus from beer. This is a very interesting curiosity. All gods and angels have their names inspired by drinks, Kampa, for example, champagne, Mojito, for example, by Mojito, and among others. Very cool, isn't it? And Whis has already shown himself to be superior to the other angels in several moments of the anime. He is shown to be more intelligent and rational most of the time, not to mention that he is always the highlight. Of course, the protagonism of Universe 7 helps a lot, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he always steals the show regardless of the situation. And when he speaks, all the other angels listen attentively and respectfully, as if he were the older brother, who is the strongest and most experienced. And not we can forget to mention the extra affection that the Daishinkan has with him. Whis' relationship with his father is very good. He would undoubtedly be that favorite son that most parents have, and unfortunately I'm not, but it happens. Damn forward. But anyway, guys, I believe that Whis is the strongest angel, because I have a very interesting theory here, which is the following: the stronger the god of destruction, the stronger his angel. And we all know that Beerus is the strongest god of destruction. That's because he humiliated all the other gods in the test fight they had in the arena of the Tournament of Power, to prove the resistance of the material that was used to build the arena, and the other gods didn't even manage to touch Beerus. Something really very interesting. So if Beerus is the strongest destroyer, Whis would be the strongest angel. Remember that I'm not including Daishinkan here, okay? But what about you? What do you think?
Thank you so much to everyone who watched. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and that's it, everyone.